there everyone, my name is JoJo and today I'm going to be demonstrating a few ways that you can perform exercises on your Vita Fitness wide stall bar. Let's go ahead and get started. So first things first, I'm going to get started with 3 examples of some stretches for full body, beginning first with our hip flexor and our quad. To get into position, what we want to do is have one foot come onto the lowest part of our bar. For support, feel free to grab behind you to get into position, and I want for you to balance on one leg. Then I want for you to find your knee to the ground and then ease yourself into a half kneeling hip flexor position. You're gonna have your back toe pointed, and this is gonna be our start position. Hands are gonna be on your hips. We're gonna tuck our pelvis in. Belly button is gonna be pulled up to the ceiling, nice tall chest. And from here, we're gonna slowly drive our hips forward. Knee is gonna travel forward as well until we feel a stretch all through our hip flexor into our quad. And we're just gonna hold here. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and then slowly come back to start. We're gonna repeat that again for 2 more times. Drive our hips forward. Come back in. 1 more time through. And now we're going to transition to the other side. To go to the other side safely, go ahead and have both of your hands on the floor, bring your leg down, and then swap legs. Other leg comes forward, have the other toe find the base of the bar, and get back into that half kneeling hip flexor position. Keeping our pelvis tucked and our belly button up. We're going to slowly tilt forward until we feel the stretch. 2 more times. And last time through. Now, for the second stretch, what we're going to do is we're now going to face the bar. I want for you to find whatever level is about chest height to you, and then go to the next level down. From here, what you're going to do is have one leg come and cross with the outside of your foot over your knee, and then we're going to slowly sit our hips back until we feel that stretch in the glute that is with our bent knee. And we are going to hold and then drive through the heel that is on the floor, come all the way back to start position, nice and tall, and sit back down again. Drive all the way back up. We're going to repeat this 1 more time. And all the way back up. Foot comes down, other leg crosses over, and remember we want to keep our knee out. Sit those hips back. Drive through, all the way back up. And last time, sit those hips back. And all the way back through. Now for the third stretch, this is going to be focusing on our lats, which is the long muscle in our back. And we're also going to do some T-spine rotation stretching, which is just simply a fancy way to say the upper part of our back across our shoulders. So from here, what we're going to do is we're going to find an overhand grip to the level that is just around shoulder height for you. We're going to step back. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to begin by hinging our hips back until our head drops in between our elbows. We should feel a little stretch in our glutes and hamstrings, and we should especially feel a stretch in our lat muscles. From here, go ahead and take one arm and reach across your body to the outside of your thigh, grab hold of your hamstring, and pull through. You should feel that much more of a stretch in your lat as well as that upper shoulder, maybe even some of your pec. Bring that other hand all the way back up. Head drops down. And switch to the other side. Arm comes through, grabs the outside of your thigh, and pull. Come all the way back through. Head drops down again. And we'll repeat that stretch one more time on each side. Left arm reaches around, grabs the right thigh, pull. Arms come back up, head drops. Right arm reaches around left thigh, pull. And stand all the way back up. So those are 3 ways that we can do some full body stretches. Now that we've done our full body stretches using our wall stall bar, I'm going to show you 2 examples of body weight strength movements that you can do as well. The first one is going to be pull-ups. Now, if you're unable to do a complete pull-up, that is okay. I'll show you one way that you can use the stall bar for support to get that pull-up in. So for those of you that are able to do a pull-up, of course what we want to do is I am just going to climb up as if I'm climbing a ladder and find my way to the very top bar. I'm going to have an overhand grip and have my hands be just a little bit wider than my shoulders, and then I'm going to be completing my pull-up to get ready to hold my own weight. And in order to execute a pull-up perfectly, what you want to do is keep a hollow body. And to do that, what I want you to do is pull your chest up towards the bar. And I actually want for you to create a little bit of a curvature in your lower back. This is how we're going to be able to safely execute a pull-up. And then from here, we're going to pull up our own weight all the way. Chest comes over. Slowly descend back down and repeat as many as you can. Then to safely get down, have your feet find one of the bars and then climb all the way back down. Now, for those of you that cannot complete a pull-up, which is totally okay, this is how we can get in our pull-ups. From here, what I want for you to do is find a bar level where your knees are going to be bent at 90 degrees and then sit your hips down so it's like you're sitting in a chair and you feel that stretch all in your lats. Your chest is going to come up, eyes are going to be traveling past the bar, and from here, pull yourself as high as you can, also using the support of your feet, and come all the way back down. Feel that stretch in the lats and pull all the way up. Then from here, in order to advance to the next level, you can go up another level and repeat the same thing so that you're traveling farther. Nice and slow all the way back down. Sit back like you're sitting in a chair and repeat. Then once you've completed your reps, go ahead and safely climb back down until you find the floor. And that's how you can do your pull-ups. Now, this one's going to be for our abs. We're also going to be hanging again at the very top. So how to safely get up on the wall stall bar, we're going to climb back up the same that we did. Then from here, what I want for you to do is grab overhand with your right, underhand with your left, and slowly transition your weight around to face the front. And then both of your hands are going to end overhand facing away from you. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to hang ourselves down and think about bringing your knees into your chest, all the way back down, extend, crunch, and repeat. Then to safely get down, have your heels find the bar, slowly transition your weight around, and then climb all the way back down. And those are 2 ways that we can do full body strength. Now I'm going to show you 2 examples that you can use resistance bands on your wide stall bar. So first I'm going to go ahead and grab my resistance band. And what I'm going to do for this exercise is I'm going to travel up the stall bar and hang it around the very top level. I'm going to loop that around, grab the other end, drag it through, and climb all the way back down. Now for this exercise, I'm going to be performing a half kneeling lat pull down. I'm going to face my wide stall bar. I'm going to find myself in a half kneeling position. One leg is going to be forward, the other leg is going to be back with my toe flexed and pointed into the floor. I'm gonna have a nice tall chest, holding an overhand grip with my handles. And from here, I'm going to pull down, bringing my elbows into my rib cage. And I'm gonna think about squeezing a small fruit in my armpits. I'm gonna reach all the way back up, give myself a little bit of a stretch, pull all the way back through, and repeat. Now for the second exercise, this is going to be on biceps, and I'm going to bring this band and bring it down now to my lowest level on my wide stall bar. So what I'm going to do from here is I am going to step in the middle of my band and grab both handles with an underhand grip. And I'm going to bring myself enough forward so that my hands are behind me and I feel enough of a stretch in the resistance bands. I'm going to have a nice tall chest. I'm going to tuck my hips. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to begin by curling my biceps, bringing my hands all the way through. They should end just in front of my shoulders. I'm going to reach all the way back out, full stretch in the bicep, and repeat. Curl away. Pulling and squeezing. And then I'm going to step back and drop them down on the floor nice and safely. So those are two examples of how you can use resistance bands on your wide stall bar. So as you can see, I performed some very simple but effective exercises here in our wide stall bar, but this is a very great piece of equipment that is quite versatile for you to perform any movement from home.